to everybody. I'm glad that everybody is here today. And as you know, my name is Charles Richard, and there's my name. Oops, this way. Okay, down there. All right. Anyways, we are live in Orlando, and we're gonna bring you a couple of things. And for those that don't speak English, bienvenidos. Hola, Cristi, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Lucy Mardías, ¿qué tal? ¿Quién más tenemos? Tenemos a Jocelyn Michelle, también tenemos por acá. Bienvenidas. Okay, we are streaming in YouTube and on Facebook simultaneously. Estamos en vivo en YouTube y en Facebook. Estamos transmitiendo desde Orlando, de adentro de un café. Y pues se llama, estamos de nuevo con ustedes, okay, con mucho placer, ¿no? Quisiera primero que nada desearles que todos estén de buena salud. I wish everybody, I'm hoping that everybody is in good health, and just hit me up on your chats, on your comments, just if you want to contact me, write to me. By all means, let me know by letting me know here on your chats. Para que ustedes sepan, nuestros chats están funcionando correctamente. Let me show you what our chats looks like. All right, this is what the chats look like. All right, you're gonna see it there. ¿Ve? Ahí están todos los chats, o sea, todo lo que ustedes me dicen aparecen por ahí. So vamos a decirles aquí por acá. Let's say hola, Cristi. Vamos a Cristi. All right. Y ahí va a aparecer, ¿ve? Hola Cristi, right? Todo lo que yo escribo aparece ahí y yo estoy mirando todo por acá. I can also see everything here, right? So everything is working like it is supposed to, which is awesome. It is great, and I love that, right? So I don't know if to speak, all in English or all in Spanish, because I am actually transmitting, and a lot of my viewers do not speak any English, and a lot of my viewers also don't speak any Spanish, and I don't want to leave anybody out. Yo no sé si verdaderamente hablarles en español o en inglés, porque tengo muchas personas que me están mirando ahorita que no hablan inglés, y tengo otras personas que me están mirando ahorita mismo que no hablan español, que me están mirando desde Inglaterra. Entonces voy a tratar de hacerlo de los dos lenguajes. So what I'm going to do on this particular broadcast is I'm actually going to do it bilingual. I'm gonna actually say it in Spanish and say it in English, or English and Spanish, both ways, right? So that nobody is left out, right? O sea que lo que voy a hacer es voy a hablar los dos lenguajes. Voy a hablar primero en inglés y después se lo voy a traducir en español, lo que estoy diciendo, okay, para que todo el mundo pueda entender y que se llama pueda estar con nosotros, ¿no? Okay, so anyways, thank you very much, okay, for being here with us. Muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros hoy. Voy a apagar mi chat, okay, I'm gonna turn off my chat, right? Aunque yo apague mi chat, although I'm gonna turn off my chat, I can still see what you guys are chatting with me, all right? So let me turn this off. Okay. Primero que nada, los quisiera invitar. First of all, I'd like to all invite you, to our channel. Thank you for coming to our channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just look for us under Charlez. That's Charlez. Richard, all right, and you will find us on our YouTube. That's our YouTube channel, and the same thing goes with Facebook. If you want to follow us on Facebook, it's also Charlez. That's with a Z, Charlez, and then Richard. You will also find us there. All right. So, anyways, si nos quieren seguir, okay, en el YouTube, ¿no? Es Charlez con Z y después Richard. Ahí van a encontrar todo de nuestro que nosotros estamos poniendo. Y en nuestro Facebook es lo mismo, ¿no? Pero es Charlez con una Z y después Richard. Va a encontrar nuestras páginas de Facebook. Bueno, so in the meantime, we're gonna talk to you today. Hello, Ken. Ken, how are you? Okay, very nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. And let me turn my comments on. All right, and here's our comments. Okay, we can see you up in here. All right, so if you have any comments, just go ahead and type it in, and we can see you live. My name, for those that are coming for the first time, my name is Charles Richard, and we're going to talk to you about cameras, things that are going on in the Orlando area, what we used to film, things that are the good things, the great things about filming, the bads about filming, and so in this show that we have for you today, it's not going to be very long. I'm going to try to make it about an hour long, right? Possibly less, okay, because it's almost 7 o'clock. And I do have a lot of stuff that I need to do, all right? But Ken, Nancy, Madil, okay, tell me, Ken, where are you from? I'd like to know where you're from. Type it up and let me know where you're from. Christy, hello, and Lucy, hello. This is crazy here. Sometimes I have to make sure that everything, I want to make sure that, we're looking at everything, all right? Yes, we are looking at everything. Okay, un saludo desde Petén, Guatemala. Okay, all right, un saludo. Okay, so let's see here. Saludo también. Okay, and I just want to make sure that everything is good. Okay, and let me see. Yeah, I can see. All right, I can see everything. I think that everything is working right. Okay, I just want to make sure that everything is working right, folks. All right. So if I'm taking a couple of minutes, I just want to make sure that everybody is seeing everything like it's supposed to be. Anyways, sí, un saludo para ti, Christy. Okay, cuéntame cómo está por allá, cómo están tus hijos, cómo está todo el mundo por allá. Okay, so I've said hello to everybody, and let me do a couple of shares. I would like to share this to a group. All right, let me share this to Winter Park community page, and let me share it to this one here. And let me share it to Fujifilm Film Simulations. All right, so we're going to share it on a couple of pages, all right? And if you are joining me for the very first time, welcome. All right, we're going to be talking about Fujifilm Film Simulations. We're going to be talking about shooting with the Fujifilm system, and we're going to talk about different things that are going on here in Orlando. Vamos a hablar cómo es que nosotros hacemos nuestros videos, qué es lo que nosotros usamos y todo eso. No, for those of you that are seeing me for the very first time, all right, I do use, let me take my chat box out, all right, so that this is not in my way, all right. And let me take my name out here. Okay, I do use the Fujifilm system. I have several. I have the Fujifilm X-T2. I have the Fujifilm X-T3, the X-T4, and the GFX 100S. I am strictly a Fujifilm shooter. I've tried all the cameras for me, and I'm talking for me. It works really good for me because of the way that I do my stream. O sea, para mí el sistema de Fuji para mí funciona muy bien y eso es lo que yo uso. So anyways, the system that I'm using, okay, I'm gonna show you the one that I like the best, okay, out of the X-T2, X-T3, X-T4, and the GFX 100S. I love the GFX 100S, don't get me wrong, but you have to understand that to take the GFX 100S, you're talking about taking a $10,000 camera body alone, and sometimes you have to think about You're gonna have thieves. You're gonna have people that might want to try to steal the camera from you. You're gonna have issues as far as it's not a street camera because it's not a camera that you want to. In other words, you want to take care of it. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want to be banging it up and stuff like that. Yeah, cameras are meant to be used. But at the same token, you gotta be smart about the way that you use things. And the format is wonderful. It's beautiful, but a lens for the medium format camera is $3,000. Very easily. All right. So the camera that I love to use, and I love it, is my XT2. My XT2, I have a simple ND filter, variable ND, okay, that you see right here. All right, I have the ND. I use the 18 to 135. You've seen me use the 18 to 55. You've seen me use the 10 to 24 millimeter. You've seen me use all kinds of primes, but I like this lens because it actually is kind of like a bag, okay, of a whole bunch of different lenses, all put together. I don't have to change lenses. I don't miss shots because I can do everything. It's weather sealed. It's got optical image stabilization. It's a good system. It really, for me, is really a good system, and I like that, and I enjoy that. So let me show you, all right, one of the videos that I shot with this lens. Now, I do want to make sure that you do understand. You're gonna see like a little dot in the on the sky. That little dot was actually because I was in a kind of like a pontoon, right? It's a scenic tour, but it's a water scenic tour. There was actually a droplet of water that got on the lens, and I didn't notice it. So you're gonna see a little droplet. All right, it is nothing wrong with the camera. It is nothing wrong with the lens. It was just a droplet of water, all right, that I didn't notice. But I'm gonna show it to you anyways. All right, I used the Leica film simulation. All right, there is a Leica film recipe that you can use for the Fuji system, and makes the camera, the Fujifilm cameras, look like if you were shooting with a Leica, and it really, really is very, very accurate. Well, take a look, and then you be the judge about it, and let me know what you think about this.
Mount bass, catfish, speckled perch, and pike, just to name a few of the species you can angle in if you have a need to. These are highly recreational lakes too. That's where you're going to see a lot of paddleboarders. You'll see a few jet skiers, kayakers every now and then. The weekends it gets exceptionally busy on the lakes. And the city of Winnipeg itself, let me just give you one date basically, and it's 1881. That's when the city broke ground and it started to be built. The incorporation came about, I think, 83, 84 later on. But the actual digging out at Park Avenue and Morse Boulevard, that's when it started. Lots happened in the past 140 years. We have 3 wonderful museums in the city. The Morse Gallery, for instance, up on Park Avenue. A wonderful display of Tiffany glass.
Well, yeah, that was awesome. Okay, that was the scenic tour here in Winter Park in the Orlando area. Besides the parks, you know, the Disney, the Universal, and all the regular theme parks, we also have certain other attractions. And one of these beautiful attractions is happens to be this Winter Park scenic tour. It's about an hour long, and it takes you throughout the different lakes, a few different lakes, actually three different lakes that's in the Winter Park area. And as you can see, it goes through these canals, and it takes you through a tour of all the Winter Park area. You see Rollins College. You see some of the most expensive homes out here. So you see homes that are over 40,000 square feet. Those are huge. They're great. They're multi-million-dollar homes, and you know, it's pretty much it's a very nice thing to do. You know, to relax. You know, and it's only. It's under $20, right? I want to say it's like $14 or $16 for adults, or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, because I think the prices that I saw, the latest one, I believe it was like $16. All right, and the children are a little bit less expensive. I don't remember exactly how much they are. They also have, here's one thing that's really nice about it. The place is open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The tours leave once an hour. Now, these tours, after they leave once an hour, all right, they leave on the hour. There's usually anywhere between 4 to 6 different boats. They are very, very safe. They are very clean. The last tour leaves at 4. But if you want to hire, all right, one of these scenic tours just for a group, for example, if you hire it, my understanding as to how they explained it to me, if you hire them after 4 p.m., it is $150 for the tour, and you get the whole boat to yourself. So the boat can sit 18 individuals, so you can hire the whole boat to do the scenic tour for your group, all right, for $150 for 8, and you can fill it up for 18 people. You can bring snacks, bring drinks, you know what I'm saying, and it takes you around the whole tour. Okay, if you hire them, they're also available before 4 p.m. But if you hire them before 4 p.m., I want to say that the price is $200 or maybe $250. It's around there. It's more expensive because that's actually their peak. That's when everybody is taking these scenic tours. Now, getting back to the camera, right? The whole video that you saw there was shot with the XT2. It was shot actually with this camera right here. All right, I did not have the ND filter. I did not use an ND filter for this particular shoot. It was shot with the XT2. It was shot with the 18 to 135 lens, and it was shot with the Rode Video mic. Is what I used to shoot. Is the one with the little kitty cat, I think is what they call, you know what I'm saying. It's more for the wind muff, you know, so that helps a lot on the wind, and it regulates all that noise that comes from the wind. And even with that, I still got some noise. Now, usually what I do like to use with my camera is I like to use my wireless microphone, which is, and this is really the one that I use the most, which is the Rode Wireless Go, which is this one here. And that's how I capture my audio on this camera. And I shot at 4K. I shot it at 4K. I shot it at 30 frames per second using a film simulation. It is a, you want to say it's a custom film simulation, but it's not really a custom film simulation. Well, it's a custom film simulation because it's not one of the film simulations that come with the camera itself, right? It is a film simulation that you program into the camera. So yes, it's a custom film simulation, but it's not my custom film simulation. Somebody else came up with it. There's several film simulations that individuals, you know, Fujifilm enthusiasts have actually created, all right, that look very nice. I use a couple of them. This is one of them because it's very, very beautiful. I have another one which is a nostalgic one, and I have another one which is from a gentleman from Japan, which is really, really nice. But on top of that, I like film simulations. The reason that I like film simulations is because it cuts down completely on my post-production. My post-production is, for me, is the most time consuming, and I think it's the most time consuming for anybody that does any sort of content creation. That is what makes Fujifilm camera so much more and way above a regular camera. Right? My cameras are set through my film simulations the way that I like them, to where the only thing I do is physically record. I put them on my NLE, my video and editor, right? I use DaVinci Resolve 17, but I don't have to really tweak anything. I don't have to color match it. I don't have to color grade it. I don't have to do anything with the colors, okay? The only thing that I do is I do my editing, my transitions, my intro, my outro, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And so instead of spending 3 hours, 4 hours trying to edit, all right, a video, which is usually what takes the most amount of time, I do a video edit pretty quickly. I do it in under an hour, okay? 30 minutes, an hour, what I'm saying, is done, is over and done with, and I go on to my next video. It's very important, and the reason that I say this is because I don't think that there's really any other camera system that allows you to do this. And your workflow, the speed of your workflow is very important, because it's not only important because of how quickly you're able to go up to your next project or to your next video. It's also it's more relaxing for you, because now you can relax and you can think about your next project. You can spend more time on your marketing and everything else that comes with social media. I don't do this for a living, all right? I have other things that I do for a living, but I do cinematography, and I have a lot of stuff in cinematography. I'm not a photographer, like you guys know. I am a cinematographer, and I'm not a YouTuber. Once in a while, I'll put stuff on YouTube and on Facebook, like I'm doing right now, all right, to help you folks, be able to make better decisions, and give you a little bit more information as to the things, that are available to you, and the reason why I do these things, in hopes that maybe when I show you these things, it helps you, all right? It helps you determine whether you want to do these techniques that I use as well. Now, the power of the camera is very important, and let me show you another video. This one was done. The one that I'm going to show you next one was done with a 16 millimeter. Was done with the prime lens, one of my prime lenses, 16 millimeter 2.8. It was done with the XT2 also. I'm going to show you the power of the XT2. It was my film simulation on this one was standard, so I'm going to show you without any custom film simulation how good this system looks. It was also done in 4K. Let me show you this, and after I show you this, then I'll come back and we'll talk a little bit about it. Okay. Just give me a second. I need to make sure that you guys are listening to all the audio, because it's very important that you guys hear the audio on here. Here we go. All right, I want to make sure that you guys can hear it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be any good. All right, so here is the video. Well, yes, that was awesome. You know, that was the XT2, the one that I have here. The difference with that camera was that I used a different lens. I used the XF 16mm 2.8, and for my audio, I used the Roland the R07. It is a digital audio recorder, which I actually the output went right straight into the camera. So that was the setup that I used on that particular shoot, and it's very, very good. Okay, the camera is very, very good. Now, with that said, okay, I want to kind of like emphasize a couple of things. You know, a couple of small things. Right? I believe that one of the things that is very important is that not everything that you have to understand is that not everything that you see in YouTube is 100% accurate. And I want to bring this to you so that because I didn't see anywhere on YouTube anything that actually corrected it, and it's misinformation. All right, it's information that is completely erroneous, and I want to bring this information to you folks so that if you do find yourself in this situation, you have a little bit better knowledge of the truth about this particular scenario. And what I'm talking about is I'm talking about the battery grip. The battery grip on the XT2, the XT3, also, because those are the only two that I have battery grips for. I do not have a battery grip for the XT4. I have a battery grip, Fujifilm battery grip for the XT2. I have a Mickey battery grip for the XT2. I have the same thing, Fujifilm and a Mickey for the XT3. Let me talk to you about the XT2. All right, the XT2 battery grip, the Fujifilm battery grip, is very expensive. For the XT2, the battery grip for the XT2 right now is running about $250 or $260. The Mickey battery grip, which is the one that I'm using here, which is this one here. Let me see right here. I'll kind of turn it around so you can see it. Okay, the Mickey battery grip, you can see it there. Okay, the Mickey battery grip is only $54. Now, in my opinion, the Mickey battery grip is much better than the Fujifilm battery grip for the XT2, and the reasons are simple. Right? First of all, it's 1/5 the price, okay, of the Fujifilm battery grip. The battery grip for the Fuji XT2 again is $250, $260. This one's only $50. Two, the battery grip, the Mickey battery grip comes with a remote control. Okay, this is the remote control for the battery grip, all right, which allows you to physically put your camera on a tripod, and you can do a photo, remotely shoot your photo, or remotely start your camera if you're doing a video recording. Let's say you want to record yourself, all right, you can actually start and stop your recording with this remote control. All right. 3, and I think it's the most important. All right. The most important is that with the Mickey battery grip, let me go one step further. With the Fujifilm battery grip, when one battery finishes, right, and if you, let's say you're in the middle of recording a video, your video stops, your recording stops, all right, and then you have to go back and you have to physically start recording again so it can start on your next battery. With the Mickey battery grip, it doesn't do that. With the Mickey battery grip, all right, you actually start recording, and once your battery finishes, it automatically jumps to the next battery and it will continue to record. It doesn't stop. Now, here's the drawbacks. The drawback is that the Mickey battery grip is not weather resistant. Do I need weather resistance? No, I don't need weather resistance because I don't shoot in the rain. All right. Number 2 is that the and I think it's a positive for me. I think it's a positive. The Mickey battery grip only allows you to use original Fujifilm batteries. That means that you can only use the WS126S battery, all right, to be able to work with your camera. Now, I think it's a plus thing because I have used, third-party batteries like the Wasabis and any other different battery that's available. And the problem with those batteries is that, for example, if you're recording a video, with photography it doesn't matter, but with video it does matter, because with video I might be recording a video and on the back, on the battery meter, it might show that I still have maybe one line left, and then all of a sudden it just stops recording, all right, because it's not accurate. With the Fujifilm batteries, the Fujifilm battery meter is very accurate. And so that's very important, because if you are shooting with a battery, you want to be able to know where it stands. And I'm talking mostly if you're shooting without the battery grip. If you're shooting with the battery grip, you're pretty much going to go to the next battery, and you pretty much have enough time. But even with that, you want your meter to be as accurate as possible. So that is a plus. Now, one of the things that I saw on YouTube, and I want to make sure that I talk to you this, is because it was misinformation, and on all the YouTube videos that I saw about this Mickey, it was completely misinformation, because they think that the Mickey battery grip functions the same way as the Fujifilm, and it does not. All right, the Mickey battery grip has a on-off switch right there. Just you can see it right there. All right, let me see if I can show you so it's not doesn't have too much light. Okay, this switch that you see right here, all right, is an on and off switch. All right, this on and off switch, what your YouTube content creators were saying is that this on and off switch turns your battery grip off and your battery grip on, and that is completely incorrect, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, that is completely incorrect. This on and off switch, what it does, it turns the remote control on and off. That is what the switch here is for. So if you have it off, all right, you're still going to see, and I'm going to show you right now. Okay, I have it in the off position. If you can see it, let me see if I can show you. Okay, you see it's in the off position. All right, it's in the off position. I'm going to turn my camera on. Okay, if you look in the back, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see, can you see it this way? Okay, let me see it this way. I'm going to try to, okay, maybe this way. See it this way. Okay, there we go. All right, you see the three batteries? All right, the three batteries are active. All three batteries are active. All right, so it is not used, okay, to turn your battery grip on and off. The only thing this is used for is for this right here. All right, so that's some very, very information, and I think that a lot of these YouTube content creators, they really grab something new and they just want to go ahead and they want to, just create a video, put it out there, and they don't really test everything out a lot of times, and a lot of times they don't really do all the research, and they don't really know the equipment right. And sometimes you get misinformation, and you got to be careful with that, folks. You got to be very careful with that, because it's a very bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very bad thing. So anyways, with that said, I also want to bring you up to date. Okay, we have also a website. Okay, we have a website. So if you guys need to get a hold of us, okay, you can get a hold of us through our websites. You know what I'm saying? And our website is up and running. We have information in there. Let me take you to our website. Okay, here's our website. Okay, our website. You can see things that we post on our website. You can pretty much scroll on it. You know, you can get quotes. You know, it tells us the things that we're working on. Okay, our website is, like you can see on the top, is charlesricardfilms.com. All right, you can see all the stuff that's going on. All right, the postings. You know, just different things that we are doing. All right, you can see that in our website. You know, so I welcome you folks to actually go to our website and contact us via our website, or you know, just browse, you know, to some of the things that we do and keep you informed with a lot of the things that we are constantly doing. The website also will actually have a lot of the posts before I actually create a video. For example, I have custom film simulations that I have not done a video for, which I'm going to post first. I post it on the website because it's easier for me with the recipe. These custom film simulations, the ones that I am working on, are custom film simulations that I think that if you are a film if you do cinematography, if you do film, you know, it's going to be, I think, very beneficial for you. I have several custom film simulations. One I have that will give you the look of, for example, the Da Vinci Code, which actually shows the look of Tom Hanks, all right, when he is going to the different libraries, you know, to look for all these scripts and all this stuff, and so that is a dark, rich, brownish, you know, it gives that antique look. So I have a film simulation for that. I have a film simulation also for Star Wars that is very futuristic. So you see a lot of the blues, a lot of the aquas, you know what I'm saying? Those are the usual cooler colors that are used for futuristic films. So there's several, and then I have film simulations that are very for romantic, for horror. Excuse me. So you know, there's a few different film simulations that I have created to create that mood that a lot of you are trying to achieve with post-production. If you can achieve it without post-production, there's always things that you need to do in post-production, but the least amount of work that you do, the better it is for your workflow. And I have created these film simulations with the intention that it will help you be able to be quicker and have a quicker workflow. So I hope that these things will actually help you. So anyways, you know, I'd like to hear more about you folks. What are you guys doing? What do you guys like to see about Fujifilm? I have just about every lens there is. I have I don't use the pro cameras, you know, the X Pros, you know, I don't use those. Okay, the only cameras that I have, I'm going to be very specific. The only cameras that I have right now is the XT2, the XT3, the XT4, and the GF X100S. Those are the only cameras that I use in the Fuji line. And as far as the Fuji lens for the APS-C sensor, I've got just about every lens there is, with the exception of the new 18 millimeter 1.4, which just came out. You know, I still don't have that. For the GFX line, I have the I think it's the 100. I want to say it's the 100, the 80, and I have, I think, one other lens. Okay, I can't remember which one it is. I have 3 lenses for the GFX. They're very expensive, and I think that those they're very, very good. All right, I'm not gonna knock them. I think they're awesome. I think for doing higher end films, I think they're the right thing to use. But I have spent more money on my X series, on my APS-C series, which is more my day-to-day use. So the reason I say these things is because you don't need to spend $4,000. You don't need to spend $5,000. Be smart about what you spend. Right now I am doing this live stream. I'm using OBS. All right, is what I am using. I cannot use Ecamm, not because I can't use it. All right, I will subscribe to it and everything, but Ecamm has a lot of bugs right now, which I find it unsuitable, okay, for doing this, and I've chosen OBS. It's not a money thing, it's more of a stability thing, and OBS can offer me the stability because I have the new MacBook Pro M1, and with this new architecture, Ecamm has a few issues, you know what I'm saying? So I stay away from that. So anyways, let me let me know what you think about all of this, and let me know what things you like to see. Again, our website is charlesrichardfilms.com, and come and visit us over there. You can see you can find my phone, you can find all kinds of stuff there, you know what I'm saying? And it's more up to date than the stuff that I post on YouTube or on Facebook. Although on Facebook I'm always posting stuff, because I have a lot of followers on Facebook, and because I belong to several groups, so that's a plus thing, So let me know, okay? Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I hope you all are doing great. All right, get ready for a great summer. One of the things that we have planned is we're going to be starting the film. I think I mentioned it in one of my previous films, or actually live streams. We're going to be starting a series called Different Breed. Okay, it's one of the series that we're actually going to start filming, and we're going to be filming in Guatemala, but we're trying to, but we're not 100% sure, and it is not because we don't want to go there or we don't have the ability to go there. It is because of the COVID thing going on right now. That country, just like many other countries, are having issues, okay, right now. Hello, and News, and Stefan, hi, how are you? Glad to see you folks join us. We post the comments up here. All right, so I'd like to welcome you all. All right, definitely welcome. Let me say hello to everybody. Okay, hello guys. All right, and thank you for coming. And let me wave over here and wave. All right, and so with that said, you don't have to have a lot of money to try to do all these things, and getting back to OBS is what I'm using, and I try to tell you the things that I use, all right, so that you also can see the quality of the stream, and if you like it, this is what you get. Okay, this is what you're actually getting. I'm doing it from a Panera. I'm sitting in a Panera right now in Winter Park, and I usually do all these streams that I do from restaurants, from different locations, because I want you guys to see what it looks like here in Orlando. All right, so with that said, I want to thank you so much. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on our next stream, which hopefully it'll be before this weekend is over. So with that said, all right, let me leave you with our Winter Park Scenic Tour.
smelt bass, catfish, speckled perch, and pike, just to name a few of the species you can angle in if you have a need to. These are highly recreational lakes too. That's where you're going to see a lot of paddleboarders. You'll see a few jet skiers, kayakers every now and then. The weekends it gets exceptionally busy on the lakes. And the city of Winter Park itself, let me just give you one date basically, and it's 1881. That's when the city broke ground and it started to be built. The incorporation came about, I think, 83, 84 later on. But the actual digging out at Park Avenue and Morse Boulevard, that's when it started. Lots happened in the past 140 years. We have 3 wonderful museums in the city. The Morse Gallery, for instance, up on Park Avenue. A wonderful display of Tiffany glass.